Commissioner Sparks. Ethics, accountability, and transparency in government has been a major topic in the news over the past couple of years at the federal, state, and local levels. If you are elected governor, what will you do to maintain the trust of Alabama voters?
You know, my opponent and all the Republican candidates have been talking about ethics, they've been talking about reform, they've been talking about transparency. There's nobody running for governor that don't want to see transparency. We had, in the last governor's election, we talked about no-bid contracts. Gosh, let's look and see how many no-bid contracts we've had in the past few years. You know, just the other day, my opponent cited the treasurer of the state of Alabama, Kay Ivey, because I'm on the community block grant, and I happen to disagree with her on how we get funding out into Alabama. And Congressman, I don't even know if you know the process of the community block grant program. But I do. And the process is that I want to make sure that every dime gets into the school systems. Because I believe in after-school programs. I believe in tutoring programs. I believe in reward programs. I believe in volunteer fireman programs. I believe in helping our school system. I believe in putting red lights at our schools. And Governor Bob Riley has put every dime in Alabama on the computer. Why do I want to go hire somebody to start putting thousands of contracts on a computer that's already there? But my opponent seems to think that the Republican Kay Ivey is right and I'm wrong when I'm fighting for the people of Alabama.
Facts are very stubborn things. Ron, this was what you and I had a little bit of disagreement about. I'm all for the community block grants. I get that kind of stuff to folks in my district as a congressman. I just want that stuff to be posted on the internet so that everybody in this audience has a 30-day comment period to call in and give their judgments on how the money is spent. It's not your money. It's the taxpayers' money. And I just want to give them a chance to have a little bit of transparency. Mr. Sparks says everybody's for ethics. They don't act like it in this campaign. I have put on the table the strongest set of ethics proposals ever even on the table. And by the way, since we called Bob Riley's name so much, they're 3 times as strong as anything he's put on the table. He wants to ban gifts by lobbyists over $250. I want to ban them completely. He has never proposed limiting campaign contributions. I wouldn't put caps in place in campaign contributions. There's no way, I know you haven't even thought about running for federal office, never gotten around to doing it. At the federal level, there are caps that are put in place on campaign contributions. And there are no caps in Alabama. You shouldn't be able to write people $250,000, $500,000 checks. And we need a lot more transparency, by the way, how we account for campaign money. I'm for that. And you may say a little bit dismissively, you know, ethics, transparency. That is saying to people in this audience, it's your money, you deserve a chance to look in that window and see how it's being spent. Because you know one of the big problems in Montgomery, no matter whether the Democrat or Republican is in charge, a few narrow forces sit around the table that is about the size of maybe the middle ring of this room around Natalie Davis. There's no sunshine in that room. There's no tape recorder in that room. And we don't know what they do when they're inside. But they make decisions that order the futures of every one of us in this audience. Transparency and accountability are things that we should celebrate, not be dismissive of.